Well, the debate over transgender athletes in school sports is intensifying in California and all around the country. Recently, Governor Newsom received backlash when he said on his podcast that trans students playing in female sports didn't seem fair. And today in Oakland, a group of parents called for the California Interscholastic Federation, the CIF, to change its policy. Dahlin spoke to people on both sides of the issue.
High school junior Jordan Brace has been competing in track and field and cross country since 8th grade. It's her outlet and it helps her focus on school.
When I'm having a bad day, when I go to practice and I'm like with my team, that's kind of like my getaway from all my stress.
But she believes high school female sports are losing balance and fairness by allowing transgender students to compete against other female athletes.
It's about fairness, and most importantly, it's about safety. There have been multiple injuries caused by a female competing against a biological male. A male, regardless of puberty blockers or anything, is always going to be stronger and have a larger muscle mass and be faster than me.
She, along with roughly 20 parents and grandparents, spoke at a California Interscholastic Federation meeting in Oakland on Friday. They urged the CIF to change its policy. The CIF governs high school sports in the state and for more than 10 years has allowed athletes to play on a sports team consistent with their gender identity.
She said there was a naked boy in her locker room and that she had to get dressed in the shower stall. When I called the principal, he said there was nothing that they could do.
As a result, Elizabeth Kenny says her granddaughter left her volleyball team.
Sad. She was robbed. She was robbed of playing sports.
We want everybody to be able to play sports. It's not about keeping boys out of sports. If they think they're a girl, that's fine for them, but they have to play in the male category.
CIF officials listened to parents and grandparents, but did not take any action at their spring meeting at the downtown Marriott Hotel. They declined an on-camera interview, but said in a statement that they're simply following California law, which permits students to participate in school programs consistent with their gender identity. Equality California advocates for transgender students and supports the CIF policy.
Transgender youth, their families, their doctors, and their teachers are facing unprecedented attacks from extremist politicians who want to erase their civil rights and erase them from public life.
Jorge Reyes Salinas is the communications director for Equality California. He says studies show trans athletes don't have physical advantages over their peers.
This is part of their playbook to make parents upset, to make them fear transgender youth, to make them fear that their children's safety is at stake.
Brace says it's not about politics or alienating any group. It's about fairness.
I plan on competing in track and field and cross country in college too, and this might be an issue that I might have to face when I'm older.
The Trump administration demanded California and the CIF to change its policy. The CIF refused. It's unclear if they'll revisit this topic anytime soon.
Well, earlier this week, state lawmakers rejected a pair of bills that would have banned transgender students from playing in girls' sports.